What's up, Truth Team? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blog and the queen of paper word. And I heard today a lot of people was on this side. Then they was like, no, she's cooked. No, they did that. They cooked. And I'm like, well, hold on. We got to focus. Because just because it's a lot of evidence pointing back to Isaiah Chance, did day one of the state of Florida versus Alicia Andrews really show that Alicia Andrews is guilty? Well, we're going to get into some of it. Now, y'all know it's a lot to cover, so I had to break this down into increments, okay? Because y'all know, Truth Team, we get sidetracked a little bit, okay? So we're going to start off with, what did the state present today that have us like, Alicia, you should stay your ass home. Let's get into it.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Is directly across the street. The USF campus lays literally feet away from this hotel complex. Over here you can see it's a Holiday Inn. This is the portico right here where the shooting happens. What you will see in this evidence is that these shooters arrive here and they come in and they go around the north side of that complex as Mr. Jones is sitting here at the portico with two other cars full of his friends and party goers, people celebrating. His girlfriend was in the other car. He was a passenger. His friend Xavier Edwards was driving. His longtime friend Gino Norris was in the back seat. They pull in. The shooters come in this way. They go around. They come down here, and they park in this area here. And then they act on foot, and they come around here, surprising Mr. Jones. You saw Mr. Jones' car try to evade the shooting and go this direction. He goes straight up here. There is no road here, but they make a road in their desperate efforts to get away. They go right past this dumpster, and the Charger ends up here. This is Mr. Jones arriving. He's been out celebrating, you'll find in the evidence. That is Mr. Jones with that open passenger door. The vapor you're seeing is coming out of the hotel. That's some type of a dryer vent. Mr. Jones in the red stocking cap pulling up his shorts. He walks in the hotel. As you can see on the timestamp, which is slightly off by a few minutes, this is about 4:30 in the morning. They had been out through the night. They had gone to a couple of clubs. Mr. Jones appeared at one club and performed, and then he went to an after party at another club. He had attempted to make a reservation here, but because they appeared so late, it had been given away. You'll see him come back and get into his car. Video slightly sped up here. That car entering right there, that's the assault team. And as I said, they go northbound around the north side. They avoid driving near this entourage, Mr. Jones and his friends. This Nissan Altima that's pulling up is part of the entourage that was with Mr. Jones. The driver, Tafa McRae, is a friend of his. You will see his girlfriend get out. And they go inside of the lobby to use the restroom. So Tafa and his girlfriend, Aaliyah Albritton, they walk in to the lobby, and they're actually inside there in the bathroom when the shooting happens. Now, you probably didn't see it, but when Tafa got out of the driver's seat of that Nissan Altima, Camilla Bentley slid right in behind him. That's another friend of Mr. Jones and friends with these folks. She's sitting in that car at the time of the shooting. She takes her round through the arm. This car driving by, that is the spotter car. That is the surveillance and reconnaissance vehicle. This is just before the shooting happens. And you're going to see that car come right back by. It goes down, does a three-point U-turn, and comes back. And now we're mere seconds away from the attack on the Charger, on the attack on Mr. Jones. You'll see the Chevy Cruze go southbound on McKinley. Down to the lower left, you saw the shooter with the automatic Glock. That's him in the lower part of the photo. So you see in this video, Xavier Edwards desperately trying to get them out of harm's way. But what he didn't know was that up on the top of that screen between that, I think it's a Mercedes and that yellow car, was the third shooter. So what he ended up doing was driving and you'll see it come to fruition here, directly into a vortex of high-powered rifle fire. Now, what you're also going to find in the evidence, and you can see the electrical charging station up here in the upper right, this is the edge of the...
So far, okay, the storyline is definitely getting put together of how things unfolded. However, y'all, I'm going to be honest, what I, as watching the opening statements earlier from the beginning, it was a couple of things that just was like, as far as this defendant. See, this is going to be the thing. Can the jury navigate through all this evidence towards the shooters when you have a young lady that's on trial that's not even a shooter? What evidence will they have to like secure that she was a part of this? Now, my notes, and of course this is according to my opinion, okay? To me, it didn't provide the meat and potatoes towards Alicia Andrews as I wanted for the storyline. It gave a plausible storyline for the overall murder, right? But nothing stuck out to me that like, oh, Alicia Andrews is cooked, okay? And the reason why I felt that way, because with the key highlights, right, it was kind of shaky depending on how your thought process is, right? The state said, hey, Alicia Andrews hit up this girl for Airbnb. Next thing you know, the one of the shooters end up booking it and things like that. So it makes you allude to the fact like, yeah, she was a part of the plan. However, as the defense came in with their opening statements, I started thinking, and well, in the words of the defense, perception is not reality. So I feel like they drew out, and I'm talking about the state drew out the opening way too much. Now, of course, it's supposed to be detailed. However, I felt like if they condensed it and more so highlighted Alicia, that's who's on trial, you know, said her name more, I feel like maybe it would have stuck out to me a little more. That's just how I feel about it. Now, in my next video, I'm going to do a brief recap of how I feel the defense did. But overall, I say the state did a great job with the opening. However, if this was a joint trial with all of them, for sure, hands down, good. But it just didn't convince me with the Alicia part. But hey, that's just me. I know y'all gonna tell me what y'all think in the comments about this. So like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull out on your girl Mickey Truth. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream. Holla.
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast. What's up, Truth Team? I am here, okay? About to get a touch of love. Yes, I'm at Touch of Love Massage Shop, okay? Now listen, I've been getting my massages through Touch of Love for years, even before it was a shop to come to. But let me show you around, and then I got to get ready because I'm feeling a little tense. And let me tell you, if you work in like call centers, streamers, YouTubers, sitting at that desk all the time, you definitely need to be tapping in and get your massage. So let's take a tour. So it was located in a nice multi business building. The suite was set up real comfortably. It was like to the back, and the candles was burning. The aromatherapy was definitely there. Okay, so I had to get undressed, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get all the way undressed. But anyway, like I said, being getting massages, Nakia is awesome at what she does. And let me tell y'all, them hands are blessed, okay? I got the full body massage, including, okay, the hot stones. And when I say that hour went so fast, I even went to sleep. And I always go to sleep during massage for some reason. But yeah, definitely needed that, because y'all know I had a night ahead of me, okay?
Hey guys, I'm Nakia. I am the owner-operator of Touch of Love Massage Services. I always start with people. I start with the information of what massage is. So massage is the manipulation of muscles. Exercise is the manipulation of muscles. The only difference is we are manually using our hands to do those activities. So a lot of people look at massage as a luxury when really it's a health necessity. So I'm more on the medical side of things. So if you're experiencing any pain of any sort, muscles is 90% of pain, so I would recommend you to come and get a massage.
How can they follow you?
I do have my business page, Touch of Love Massage Services, on Instagram. I have Touch of Love Massage Services on Facebook. And if you want to set an appointment with me, you can look me up on Setmore. It's an app platform online where you can book appointments.
Hey, there you have it. And y'all, I feel like a new woman, but now it's time to parties. I'll catch y'all on the next one.